U.S. flights are gradually resuming normal operations after a system outage forced the Federal Aviation Administration to ground all aircraft in the country. The FAA had ordered airlines to pause all domestic departure for several hours. The ground stop delayed thousands of flights and caused the cancellation of hundreds more. The FAA is looking into the cause of the system outage. U.S. officials say they have found no evidence of a cyber attack. DW correspondent Michaela Kufna told us more about the scale of the disruption.
Well, more than 4,000 flights were cancelled or delayed around the country. This hit in the early morning hours. It would have hit people traveling, although luckily on a Wednesday, it's not quite as busy as either ends of the working week. There are many planes that aren't in the position where they should be right now, so air traffic remains severely affected. The airport of Chicago is actually still has a full halt on flights. They still seem to have software problems, so no hope really for passengers getting off the ground there anytime soon. And a lot of questions are now being asked how this can be. Speculation is, of course, rife as to what could have been the cause of this. We saw the President, Joe Biden, this morning saying that they really didn't see any indication that this could be a cyber attack. That's what his spokeswoman said. He said they simply don't know the reason. He's asked the Transport Secretary Buttigieg to report to him directly. So this is being taken very seriously. Also, the White House eager to demonstrate that they are acting on this in what is a very unclear situation, annoying, to the very least, many, many Americans.
What are authorities doing to get things back on track, Michaela, and how long is that going to take?
Actually, they don't seem to know themselves exactly how long this is going to take. One thing is for sure, flight experts here are saying that this will take hours, if not days, to ensure that things run again as smoothly as usual. The initial software problem, all those backups that failed, well, that system seems to be up and running again, but we're already hearing questions out of Congress asking as to whether that is state-of-the-art technology really being used by the Federal Aviation Authority or whether there could have been a failure there. So now everybody in position, the backlog is being worked on, but that looks very different according to which airport you're at, stuck at potentially here in the United States.
Now, this stoppage apparently affected domestic flights, but what about international travelers? A lot of people watching this program may be heading towards the United States today.
Well, international travel is the least affected travel by this. We know that flights that hadn't departed yet, for instance, in Europe, were kept on the ground. They were waiting for a while until they got the all clear. This whole episode this morning lasted less than 2 hours. And all those flights that were already in the air were still allowed to come in and actually land. So international connections are the least affected. The full brunt of this was really felt by domestic air travel here in the U.S.
Michaela, thank you very much. Our correspondent Michaela Kufna there in Washington, D.C.